Yeah, we knew it was going to be a hard-fought game. Just seemed like when Zach went down, and I'm looking forward to seeing that because I thought he was hog-tied. I never saw a foul that just, I mean, a kid could have been killed. And then from there, it just seemed like the whole tide just changed from that point on. And it's just, we know it's a physical game. The other night, you know, Chris gets elbowed in the face, you know, breaks 2 bones in his face, you know, and you know, we try to take a couple of charges, and they don't. But you know what? It just seemed like the whole thing turned. They played well. Iona played well, and they deserve to win. But I just thought, like I said, that momentum of that when he grabbed him like that over the neck and threw him down. I just that was a very, very flagrant type of situation. It could have killed the kid. It could have really hurt the kid. Could have knocked him out for the rest of the year. So, but they're a good team. You know, we beat them the first time, and I told our kids, you play them the second time around, you're going to get their A game. And they came in and they shot the ball well. You know, they shared the ball, made extra passes and extra passes. And you know, that's what seniors and upperclassmen do. They look for each other, and they got a lot of veterans that go with English, and English is a heck of a player.
After that moment, Zach wasn't particularly effective for the rest of the second half.
I mean, I don't even know if he knew where he was.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought he broke his shoulder. I thought his shoulder dislocated. But I mean, that was pretty intense.
How did he seem to you on the sideline?
He looked like he was woozy, you know, the whole time. You know, when he was on the floor, he was just shaking up. I mean, he hit the floor, and then he hit the basket. I mean, it was, whew. I mean, I don't know what's disqualification, but I mean, you got to send a message. You just can't do that. I mean, I think that's just me.
Jim,
I don't tell our guys to grab somebody around the neck when they're going in for a layup to stop them.
What did the officials tell you they saw on the replay?
They said it was an intentional, flagrant one.
What's your take on that play as a whole? I mean, Zach's going in for a layup. He's got 20 feet on everybody, and he slows up and looks over his shoulder twice, like trying to bring contact into that situation.
Well, you know, it just depends on what you want to do, how hard you want to hit a guy, you know, as he's going in. I mean, it's all up. I mean, it's just how, you know, if you want to manhandle him, you can manhandle him. You know, if you want to try to block the shot, block the shot. So, you know, I mean, he's going in for a layup, and, you know, they were going in for layups a lot of times. We didn't hang, you know, grab them by the neck or grab them by 2 hands over their neck. So, but again, they you know, they deserve to win. I mean, they hit their shots, made plays, and they're a good team. They got depth. You know, we got you know, 4 guys that didn't even play last year. You know, it's the first year to play. So this is what I've been talking about, is trying to implement them in the system to go with the other guys, the veterans. And then when you have a guy like Chris Manhertz, who played last year and has been a 4-year kid, go down, now, you know, it just, you know, he's a very good player. And he's, you know, they had no answers for him. I tell you what, they you know, they knew that, you know, him being down, you know, was a physical presence inside, and we really missed that. But you know, I thought we did a good job of rebounding the basketball the first half. I thought we, you know, really did a good job of sharing the basketball, and then we kind of just, you know, we fell short, and then they started to hit some shots.
How close was Chris to playing?
No, he wasn't playing at all. I mean, he was out. That never even entered anybody's mind. So he's got a broken nose.
How's he looking for Friday?
We'll see. We'll evaluate it this week.
Looking at more a depth thing, how do you think the guys who replaced him played? Is it, you know, because Valenti and Heath, I mean, looking on the sheet, you know, put up pretty good numbers.
Yeah, they did good. Yeah, they did good while they were in there. They did a good job. But, you know, it's a physical presence. You know, Lowry is, you know, he's a good player, and he can manhandle you inside. For us, you know, it's always good to have that type of presence, because we had it the first time around, and they had a tough time. They had no answers for him. So.
Dominic Graney's played some pretty good ball the last week and a half or so, especially after the incident with Zach. How much consideration was given to giving him a few more minutes to try to get some spark off that bench?
He played. I mean, he played 13. I mean, he played. You know, so, you know, I mean, we're going to continue to play if you're playing. I mean, we need everybody. So, you know, it's a team. I mean, we only got 4 guards that we're playing right now. So, you know, I mean, he's got to keep working and keep being in there.
With that being the case, with only 4 guards, it seemed like he could have gotten a little bit more in that second half than just the 13 minutes he played total. Maybe.
Yeah, well, you know, a lot of it was, you know, handling the basketball. You know, that was a big part of what we needed to do, because they played 4 guards. And, you know, handling the basketball is something that's very, very important. You know, Perez was driving it. You know, he was attacking the bucket, and I thought he had one of his best games because he was aggressive. You know what I mean? So you play against teams that are athletic, you got to do more than just shoot the ball. You got to put it on the floor. You got to handle it. And then, you know, we're running our offense. So, you know, we're looking at everybody. We need everybody. Let's put it that way.
Take one more for Coach.
Coach, I apologize, I'm a little bit late, you may have answered this. I know you obviously don't like to lose, but getting this taste in your mouth from 2 of the top teams in the conference, is there any silver lining heading into conference tournament time?
Well, you know, I mean, you know, we played both teams really tough. And, you know, being down 1 guy coming into this game, and then Manhattan, you know, we got that game to within 5. And they hit some big shots. I mean, they played very, very well, and played us a different style than we're used to playing. We're trapping Billy, we're trapping the ball, making our guards have to handle it, making our guards have to make the extra pass. You know, when you play teams like that, teams like this, you have to be aggressive. When we started to be aggressive, we got right back in the game. And sometimes you don't get a chance to play teams like that very often. But yeah, I think our guys got a good sense of, you know, what we need to do as we keep moving forward. We got to keep being aggressive, and then we got to play defense. We got to do a better job of playing defense so that the defense becomes our offense. You know what I mean? If they're making shots, then we got to go 94 feet. You know, but the better we defend, the better we rebound, the better we push the ball, and that's what we're really good, when we attack it. And that's what we did the first half. We did a great job of that. And then when we played them the last time, we were attacking it, making the extra pass, going inside out. And that's what we have to continue to do. Okay,
Great, Coach. Thank you.